Welcome back to Let's Play Aidyn Chronicles. Last time we met the king, who told us that they can't help us really get the poison out of us. So now we're on our way to Arimin, and we're going to put a party together now. So let's first off, let's go over the 3 party members that we are allowed to take. Well, we have to choose 2 of them. So let's go over the 3 party members that are available to us. Right now, first on the list is Arimin, starting level 8, Solar Fighter, starting equipment, Broadsword, Aidyn Scale, and Kite Shield. Starting skills are Stealth, although he has a -1 to his 1, so really he has no stealth. Warrior, Sword, Throne, which improves his chances of hitting with throwing weapons like throwing knives, and Shield. Arimin is a full-on tank. He can take a punishment and dish it back just as hard. In combat, he should be on the front lines of every encounter, absorbing the damage and then delivering justice. For a starting player, he is an absolute must-have, as he is at the highest level of anyone else in the game at this point, and he's just so fucking good at what he does. Arimin cannot learn any magical spells, and he is one of 4, technically 5 characters that cannot learn the wizard skill. He also cannot learn Alchemist, Thief, or Missile. Also keep in mind that because he wears a lot of armor, his dexterity is going to be at a disadvantage, which means he will be missing strikes a lot. And when we get to Arimin, that's going to become a problem, so invest in dexterity when you can. Next on the list is Rita, starting level 3, a solar fighter and a naming wizard. Starting equipment is a staff and leather armor. Starting skills are Lore Master, which allows you to learn more information from textbooks, Merchant, which will allow you to barter better for lower buy prices and higher sales prices at the store, Wizard, Pole, which will allow you to fight better with pole weapons like staff, and swords. She cannot learn Missile or Throne. Her starting spells are versus Necromancy, Endurance, Sensor, and Weakness, and I'll be getting into those later. Rita is a good character to have in combat because she is basically responsible for your buffs and your debuffs. She's for powering up your party and for weakening your enemies from a distance. She's not terrible in physical combat, but like Arimin, she tends to miss a lot, and she's really just meant to be a support mage. But hey, a good combat party member. And last up is the oddball scientist Godric, starting level 2, lunar fighter and a user of elemental magic. Starting equipment Dagger and Cloth Armor, starting spell Dragon Flames at level 2. Starting skills are Alchemist, which allows the creation of various potions through herbs, spices, and gemstones, Lore Master, Mechanic, which is the ability to disarm traps and create armor from various materials, Wizard, Sword, and Throne. He cannot learn Hafted, Missile, or Shield. Godric is a weird choice. He's not really a good in-combat party member, he doesn't hit particularly hard, and he's very slow. However, his out-of-combat skills are very good, and the ability to make yourself potions without having to spend a ton of money at the store is very useful if you're trying to save money early on, because things later on do get expensive. Personally, I don't like Godric all that much, as a combat character anyway. His personality is a lot of fun in the game, but as far as a party member, I'm not the biggest fan of him. But if you want to use him, I won't stop you. Not that I could stop you anyway. And we're back. Okay, so now that we've gone over that information, let's go on about picking our party. First off, we've got Sir Arimin. Don't ask. You mean about the quest? There, you see? You've already brought it up. But I must ask you. Very well, let's get it over with. Brave and gallant Sir Arimin. You make a good beginning. Go on. I know you are a great warrior, maybe the best the kingdom has ever known. You're also the most patient teacher, and I know that with you I might succeed. So I'll ask my question. Will you join me on this quest? I am a soldier first and last. I will join you as I have promised the king. He is my sworn obligation. And anyway, over the years I have grown quite attached to you, and I'd like to see you survive this adventure. I promise we will come back in one piece, free of this goblin poison. That is my pledge to you, on my honor as a knight. When do we leave? As soon as possible. The goblins are rising, and we won't want to stay away too long. And as you see, we have Sir Arimin in the party. Feels good. Feels good. Look at those stats. Those are, I mean, the willpower and intelligence aren't that great, but the rest of them are great, except the dexterity. But that's just because of the armor he's wearing. We'll be sure to look into that. Anyway, as we already saw. Alright, that's it for right now then. So let's move on to the second party member we're going to get. Remember, we can only have 2, but our second party member, we already saw Godric earlier, so you know where to find him. But our second party member, our final one, is right here. Lady Rita, the magician. Or the sorceress, or whatever you want to refer to her as. Rita? I can't. No discussion. I'm too busy, and I will continue to be too busy for a very long time. Please go away. Since when are you two so busy? Since Samsuk decided to start cursing my friends. Without warning, without permission of the council. And he did a pretty good job of it too. I guess some of our wizards feel they're above the rules. A curse? Whew, how bad? Bad enough. It's Neeson. He's wasting away. Every day he gets a little weaker. A little more sick. He doesn't age and he doesn't die. He just never well. But why? What did he do? Just quiet, please. It's not what you did. It's who gets angry with you. You're old enough to know that much about the world. What did you come to see me about, anyway? I'm going to Arimin and I need a group to travel with. The king told me to ask you. He's right. There are many enchantments on the path right now. Some dangerous and some not. Either way, a good magician would be useful. Are you? A good magician, I mean. You want me to turn you into a bat or something? About what kind of spells can you cast? Naming. The spells of ancient power and control. I'm very powerful, you know. Does that scare you? It should. About the group. I've been thinking about who I should take along. How would you like to join me? I'd like to, but Neeson's been a friend for a long time. I can't go anywhere until I remove his curse. I really think you should come with me. Look, Arimin, I don't like saying no over and over again. But what if you can't remove the curse by staying here? What if the answer you need is somewhere else? You mean Arimin, for instance? Would you have time for a quest then? Now that is interesting. Yes, Arimin, I would. You can expect me after all. And there we go. We have Rita in the party. These stats are a lot more balanced, I think you'll find, which I appreciate. Here are her skills, which we already went over, and here are her spells. Endurance will... Okay, here we go. Endurance will buff your like defense. Weakness will lower enemy attack. Increases magic resistance to necromancy, and senses it reveals information about a target. So that's what we got. And that's it. That's our 2 party members. Okay, we're good to go. Let's get the fuck out of here then. On our way out of the castle, on our way out of the castle. Doop a doop a doop a doop 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 boop. Boop a doop 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 boop boop. I'm sorry. I shouldn't sing. I probably killed you all with my singing voice. The king's given me permission to let you leave. Good luck, squire. Off we go. Not gonna explore the rest of the castle, just gonna be on our way. What? Arimin! Brenna, what are you doing here? Did I forget something? Arimin, please, don't leave me behind. Take me with you. It's too dangerous. You're a good thief, but if you think I'm good, then you should take me along. Look, I brought this axe. Don't look at me that way. You know Chaha meant to give it to you. I hope you thanked him for me. And this armor. On your next encounter with the goblins, I'd like you to be a little better dressed. All right, give it to me. You see how resourceful I am, Arimin. You'll find this quest much easier with me in the group. You're impossible to argue with, Brenna. I give up. Welcome to the group. Yeah, you thought I forgot about Brenna, didn't you? Okay, well, now that we have her in the party and we're going over what she's got, let us... Hang on, what's this? Ooh, that's going to be tough. Yeah, oh well. Anyway, now that we've gone over, now that we've met Brenna, let's go over her stats right now. Okay, no, I didn't really forget about Brenna. I was just doing a lead up. But anyway, our real final party member, at least for now, is Brenna, starting level 1, a solar fighter and a user of elemental magic. Starting equipment is dagger and leather armor. Starting skills are mechanic, stealth, which will allow you to move around without being noticed and increases your chances of camping without getting ambushed. Thief, which will allow you to pick locks and climb certain walls. Sword and throne. She cannot learn hafted, missile, or shield. Brenna is a thief, and a pretty good one. Thief and mechanic go hand in hand, one to pick the lock, the other to disarm the trap that's in the chest you're trying to open. So she's pretty competent and will continue to be so as long as you invest in those skills. Stealth on PC is kind of hard to muster because unlike N64, you can't really control your movement speed, but it's useful for camping purposes. In combat, she is a terrible frontline fighter, but a terrific flanker. If you can get her around and directly behind the enemy to attack, she deals a ton of damage. She is a good fighter, you just need to think tactically with her. Also to keep in mind, she is very weak defensively, and it does not take many hits to down her from a powerful foe. Something that does bother me a bit about her is that even though she clearly looks like someone who could kick ass with a bow, she cannot learn the missile skill, which is the skill that increases chance of hitting with a bow. It's kind of ridiculous. But other than that, I think she's a lot better than the majority of fans give her credit for, and I really don't think you do good wrong by having her. Well, I mean, you're kind of forced to have her, so tough shit. And we're back, and now that we have a full party of 4, we're gonna go right back into the fucking castle. Yeah, you thought I wasn't gonna like at least walk around a little bit. No, there is one major quest we want to do while we're still here, and then like a few little side things that we want to do. If you try to go find Godric right now, he will not be there. As soon as you get 2 party members, he is gone. By the way, you don't have to get Brenna right here. After you talk to the king, you could also meet her right back out here and get her this way. But you miss out on getting the axe and the armor if you do. So, yeah, for those reasons, I went out and met her there. Anyway, real quick, as far as what you should take along for your party, if you're playing along, Brenna, you will get no matter what. She will always join. She will not leave at any point. Don't argue it, just accept it. The only way you can get rid of Brenna is to kill her off, and that's kind of a dick move, considering she's your best friend. If you're just starting out, I highly recommend you take Sir Averkin. He's the highest level of anyone in the game thus far. He takes a lot of hits and deals a lot of damage, and he's just incredibly useful to have, so absolutely you should take him. As for whether you choose Rita or Godric, that really depends. Rita's magic gives you an extra edge in combat, while Godric's alchemist skill allows you to craft potions early on and not have to go to a store all the time to buy new potions. So really it depends on what you want. Do you want an extra edge in combat, or do you want to get a lot of potions early on and save your money for more important ventures? If you're an expert player, you might want to just choose Rita and Godric and leave Averkin behind. You're perfectly within your right to do that if you're looking for a challenge. If you're a new player, though, I highly recommend against that. You need Averkin. But yeah. We're going to go through here. Actually, wait. I just want to see something real quick. Actually, no, we'll go through here. Never mind. If who I am is taking the other room, we'll go see him later. Never mind, he's right here. So, you finally decided to turn up. You want a match, Sheridan? I can't now. I have too many errands to take care of. Too bad, I was looking forward to it. Oh, never mind, I have some questions. What is it now, Arimin? Have you ever had wild dreams? Maybe. Why? I had a weird dream and it's bothering me. Listen, I have weird dreams all the time. It's nothing. What was your dream like? Well, I was up in the clouds and lots of people were there. The goblins. And this woman who... Wow, there's a woman who comes to me in my dreams, too. Really? What does she say to you? It's not what she says, Arimin. It's what she does. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. Stop smiling, Sheridan. I'll be back later. Didn't you hear me? I'm busy. I don't have the time to talk with you. Find me later. I'll be in the castle. And there's Traherne. Hoo boy, here's trouble. How are you, Traherne? Did you know the king was asking for you? Yes, I did, and I just saw him. Good. Well enough, then. Wait till you hear where I've been. Lad, I've heard. Up and down the forest, isn't it? Playing patty cakes with the goblins. They're running patrols to the forest all around here. That's so. Well, I guess they were due for a comeback. Used to live in the mountains northwest of these fine ramparts. They have for generations harassed humans and Mirari alike. Why am I giving him a southern accent? I don't know. Once the old King Ramsay, that is, rousted them out good, that being the Battle of Lonely Mountain. That was in the dark season of 895. That being where our present king, Phelan, that is, came of age. You don't know the story, do you? I'd like to hear it. Oh, it was glorious. Phelan defeated the hobgoblin Grictikal in one-on-one combat. That kept him quiet for a while. So what brought them back? Who knows why goblins do anything, lad? Every 20 years or so, they're in your face with that stinking breath. But I don't have to tell you. Phelan beat them again after that raid on your naming ceremony. You mean the attack on my village? I warned Phelan then that something was up. Maybe it was, but it had nothing to do with me. You see? No one ever listens to me. You think the attack was because of me? Forget it, Alarin. It was years ago. Then talking about it shouldn't do any harm. Later. Run along now like a good boy. I'm very busy. Look at all these old weapons. That reminds me. Have you seen an old sword anywhere around the castle? Sorry. I guess I better stop looking then. I'll let you know if I find it. Thank you, Squire. This particular sword is of some value to me. Now, I'm sure I can find something suitable for your party members, pardon the pun. Ah, for Aberkin, I have set aside a special shield, one that befits the captain of the guard. Thank you, Weapon Master. I'm sure Aberkin will put it to good use. Now then, for Rita, I have chosen a staff. I believe she has some training in the staff, sir. Yes, she does. In Brenna's case, well, she's been eyeing these throwing knives. Thank you, Master Traherne. They're beautiful. Kachina has also included some potions of healing. Be sure to use them wisely. I hope you'll thank her for me. Naturally. Now on your way and good luck. Okay. New journal entry. Let's take a look. You know, the thing about throwing knives is, oh, they're thrown. Does she have thrown? She does have thrown. Oh. So she can use these. We're not going to use them, though. I personally don't think they're that useful. And, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. The journal. Sorry. Traherne has asked me to look around for a valuable old sword. Alright, let's go look for that sword. Now, to do this sword, this is a pretty easy side quest, but we're going to do it anyway. To get the sword, we're going to go back to the Wizard's Keep. Not talk to you, Chucklefucks. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Beep-bop-a-doop-boop-boop. Boop-boop-a-doop-boop-boop. I'm a-walking. Okay, I'm done. Still walking. This castle's pretty big, which is odd considering you only really need to explore maybe 10% of it. I might explore the rest of this off screen and kind of show you what I find. But I wouldn't worry too much about it because, yeah, there is a lot of busy work. But there are items in the castle that you can find, and I'll be sure to point them out to you when I find them. Anyway, it's around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is Master Bowden, the wizard. I hear you're going on a quest. That's true. Any exciting experiments lately? Oh, I always have several exciting experiments on the go. At least they're exciting to some people. Then why did you tell me the most interesting one? The truth is, I've been researching an ancient sword enchantment using some old sword of Traherne's. I'm surprised Traherne hasn't gone looking for it. That weapon master robbed me of an apprentice. I think it only fair that I keep his sword in exchange. You go tell that metal monger that I shall never tell him where that sword is. Although between you and me, I've hidden it in a storage room off in the lab. Would you like the key to the room? Yes, I would. Thank you. Take it. Just be sure to replace the sword when you're done with it. Now, about this quest, perhaps I should go with you. I'm sorry, Master Bowden. I'm only allowed to take Aberkin or Rita or Godric or Brenna. Really? What difficult choices you're going to have to make. What do you think of Aberkin? A true knight. He is as disciplined and noble of a man as I have seen. If the king suggests he go with you, he will do his best to protect you no matter the odds. Would Rita be good? Oh, yes, she's quite promising, and talented, and intelligent, and loyal. But I really do want to go along much more than she does. Well, sure, but... How about Brenna? She's quite a thinker. But then again, you'll be filling a place with someone who can get in and out of places, pick up secret information. solve problems and so forth. I don't know about her. While I know nearly the entire lineage of the kingdom almost by heart. And I wish I could ask you to come, but I can only take the people King Phelan will allow, Master. Give me your opinion on Godric. Godric is, well, Godric. His potions are most potent, no complaints there. I merely wish his mind was as concentrated as his alchemy. Thank you for your honesty, Master Bowden. I have a lot to think about. Will you, I hope, make me a part of those thoughts? I would so much like to go on a quest. Master Bowden, of all my teachers, I admire you the most. But I don't have permission to take you along. I guess the king wants you to remain here in Quernia. Oh, I see. Well, I won't pretend I'm not disappointed. Nevertheless, if there's anything you need... Thank you, Master Bowden. Good luck, boy. I'll see you on your return. Alrighty, so now we know where the sword is, so let's take that fucking key and go get us a new sword. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Walking all around the castle. I need to stop singing. I'm sorry. Singing, I should never sing. Oh. A new journal entry. Bowden Bowden hid Trahern's sword in a locked storage room off the lab. He gave me the key. That's a circle? Oh, that's what happens. Okay. Down the lab. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. Right here. Oh, wait. I feel like there's stuff we can get around here. I always forget where exactly all the hidden shit is. A little beyond the ability of Brenna to pick. We're going to come back later when Brenna's thief skill has been updated some more. But, yeah, right now we're not going to work. Oh, hello. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I can't take these. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, Godric is no longer here. Once you pick your party members, he will go off to Tailwalk, I believe. Anyway, the chest we need to get is right over here. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. I was trying to check these barrels. Some of these barrels you can open, which is why I'm checking them. Just press X around the barrels and the crates, and you will be able to... You may be able to open some of them. Anyway, Oh, hey, a lady. The lady! Wait, did I get the wrong place? Oh. Definitely beyond the ability of Brenna to pick. Alright, well, fine. Fuck you, too. Oh! Down this ladder is a portal! So we're gonna just run around here, activate this portal. Where's its twin? We'll find out later. Dun dun dun. It's kind of weird that they just have this underground. Like, does anybody bother, like, check or anything? I don't know. It's just kind of weird, man. You know? Nobody ever asks shit. I ask the questions. I ask the important questions. Excuse me, sir. Yes, young man? I was wondering if you would tell me what it's like to stand guard. You will become guard someday when you become a knight. Then you'll see. I appreciate your thoughts. Anyway, let's open this. Extra herbs and money! Is that it? I could have swore there was something else. Alright, I guess not. Well, oh wait. Ah, I knew it. More beast hide and more money! Oh, no, no way. Now with mechanic, Brenna can actually make armor with that beast hide. So, just FYI. Where the fuck? Oh, here we go. Here we are, Trahern's sword. It's a bit more powerful. We are actually going to put that... Well, when I access the menu next, we will. Journal entry added. We are actually going to put that on Alarin. He needs a new sword. So now we have Trahern's sword. And we also have this. What's this? Ooh, gemstones. Gemstones are also good for magical spells. And more money. Money, 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 money. Money! Alright, anyway. Now we're back in the lab. We're going to go up and talk to Trahern. Actually, I might as well just explore the rest of the castle for a bit. Actually, wait, do I have, one of you has Lore Master. Yeah, okay. Rita has Lore Master. We can find more information out of, books in the library. So let's go... Wait, I have her equipped? Yes, okay. Something else to notice about the party members that I have, as I mentioned earlier, Brenna will not leave no matter what. Rita will not leave until a certain point in the story, and Aberkin can leave whenever you need to switch out for a new party member. Oh, shit. From the war diary of King Lear, understand not mind of these Jundar. They are pox and a plague upon the land, yet at times build works of such sweet beauty as to draw a tear to the eyes of the hardest man. Fiercest warriors are they. Mine own greatest knights are sorely pressed to hold the field, and yet I sense how old they truly are. The fiery orb of the sun has risen and set upon them untold times. Perhaps a ruse. We have countered their ancient magic with our new, and I will lure them to a trap I have set. These Jundar are rigid. They are as creatures chiseled in stone. I have to place the hammer true, and they will shatter as we array ourselves upon the gallant field, the beach behind us. This will be our greatest day or worst. No retreat, but that is for cowards. All is staked on this great ploy. I must not let their deadly archers rain death upon our heads. We shall. On this day, the first day of a glorious new age of man, we name this kingdom Guernia. We mark the occasion, the defeat of the Jundar, the founding of the kingdom, the triumph of good with this marker. From this day forth, let the names of all our noble knights be scribed forever on this plaque so that we may remember. The first name to be scribed is that of Noble Lear, Lord Protector, Champion of the Realm, Slayer of the Jundar. He shall be crowned King Lear I, first king of Guernia on this, the first day of the new age, year 1. You are cordially invited to the royal wedding of His Majesty Phelan, King of Guernia, to Her Highness Boadicea, Princess Regent of Terminer, on the 7th day of the age 900. There will be a celebration and feast following the ceremony. Master Bowden of the Wizard School will perform a magic display to honor the king and the new queen. It is the wish of the king and his bride that this will spell a new age of trade and trust between our kingdom and the free city of Terminer. Let all old grudges be forgotten as we celebrate. So that just gave us some information that we'll learn later. Don't need that. We already looked at that. Oh, shit. Damn it, I did it again. A treatise on goblins. And in this wild land, goblin kind are even more prevalent. Goblins come in several varieties, the smallest being mostly nuisance. Only in large numbers do goblins pose any serious threat. Beware their snares and traps, for they love to ambush the unwary. Goblins are not heroic in the least, and will usually fire arrows from a secure position rather than engage in melee. It is these tactics that make groups of goblins a threat. Larger goblins are more singularly dangerous and act as leaders for their smaller brethren. They are also deadlier with their missiles. By far, the most dangerous goblin kind are the hobgoblins. These brutes are much larger and are able to cast perilous magics. Hobgoblins will always be the leaders if a troop of goblins strays far from their lair. Thankfully, most goblins are easily cowed and curtail their raids if they suffer a particularly sharp defeat. The Battle of Lonely Mountain, 895. And so it was on this day that the forces of King Ramsay drove the hated hordes of goblins back to Lonely Mountain. There we defeated them. Goblins slain numbered over 3,000. Knights lost but 24. All other soldiers and men of common birth lost numbered 67. Many knights accomplished themselves well that day, including Phelan the prince, son of the king, who personally slew a troop of hobgoblins, and Sir Beckon, who saved the king from a treacherous ambush. Ooh, Sir Beckon again. Ramsay himself slew the great Grictikal, upon whose death the goblin morale completely broke. Ramsay's excellent tactics prevented the escape of much of the goblin force and secured peace and security for years to come. The battle also solidified relations with the Mirari, whose confidential reports and healing skills greatly aided the forces of the king. Ramsay's journal. And though I hate to be in any man's debt, I truly owe this Beckon my life. I have tried in my way to repay him, but blast the man if he does not confound me at every turn. I promptly knighted him on the battlefield so that he could receive the Medal of Valor, and yet he seemed reluctant to accept the honor. Does he begrudge me in some way? Why? Every night I hear the sound of the goblin snarls. From nowhere Beckon appears. He saves me. I see this every night in my dreams. Yet when I awarded Beckon his medal, he immediately retired. Why forsake the knighthood? What is this sadness I detect in him? From the account of a local man-at-arms, we reached the village and chased the cursed goblins out of there, killing as many as we could. Most of them had already left with their plunder. The bodies of villagers were scattered everywhere. We counted the dead, an entire population. The namer himself lay crumpled like a rag doll tossed carelessly aside. I have never seen the king so pale. Then we heard the cries. Hidden under a pile of straw was an infant, his eyes burning with smoke, sweat, and tears. The king was the first at the child's side. He took the baby and held it as tenderly as he would his own. "Take this child to the castle," he said. "We will raise him as a knight. All of you are his family now. Look to him and guard him well." None among us can forget the look on Phelan's face. We are now erecting a monument to the memory of those. So we've actually learned some very important information from that book. From both those books, actually. I think that's all the information we really need right now, unless there's still some. I think there is. Bowden's letters. I tried to gather here some of Master Bowden's correspondence in an attempt to illuminate for others the great wizard's thoughts. Letter 1. I cannot help but worry that one as young as Ardra, powerful though she is, has not the proper temperance to lead the school. There is more to magic than simply waggling one's fingers and making the biggest explosion possible. Still, she's strong-willed and perhaps the only one suited to the post at this time. Crottawa, while I respect the man, is far too limited in his vision. We need strength now. Letter 2 from Crottawa. And so I must isolate myself in my studies for the time being. The noise and distraction at the school are too much to bear for enlightened study, and since you have all decided I am not fit to lead anything, there seems no reason to stay. Bowden's response. My friend, I fear you mistake a judgment for a personal attack. No one would claim to have greater expertise in your chosen school, and no one has questioned your value. We simply feel the time has come to inject fresh life into the academy. This is a strange fragment whose origin I do not know. What do you think of me, you and all the others? Do not for one instant think I am unaware of the sniggering and the condescension. A reckoning is coming, and you are all too smug and self-assured to see it. That is ominous. Okay, I think that's all. Yeah, that's all the information we can get right now. But we learned some very good, interesting things in there. So just remember those things like Beckon and Ramsey and the Lonely Mountain and the Jundar and all of that. Remember those for later because they are important. We will be getting to all of those things later on. Like Ardra and Crottawa, they will be important later. A little beyond the ability. Okay, we can't pick that. Well, are we saying that because we can't? Something to know about Brenna. When she picks locks, she takes a bit of a... she goes down in health. Okay, yeah. We'll come back for this chest later. Oh, hey, Sheridan again. Let's talk to him. So, I take it you're ready? Glad to hear it. Trying to slip away without a goodbye? I'll say goodbye. Do you have something to tell me? The goblins... Wow, what did I just do for Sheridan's voice? The goblins are getting stronger. I don't know what might happen next. Agree to meet me on the road so I can keep you informed. But then it's agreed. Look for me. Be sure to come see me as soon as you get back. We'll have lots to talk about. I'm looking forward to it, believe me. Let's keep picking these chests. 56 gold. Just gonna get a lot of money right now. 2 weeks to pick the lock. Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. She takes a lot of hits to pick locks. Don't worry, we have a lot of money right now, so we can replenish these potions. We have a lot of money right now. Holy shit! Did I get everything? All right, 1 chest, 2 chests. Ah, here we go. I thought I missed something. 96 gold. Later in the game, we're gonna have the option to later in the game, we're gonna get to a point where we can pretty much get unlimited money. So don't worry too much about money. But for right now, I guess. Anyway, we'll come back for this other chest later. Anyway, continuing on. Now, they said to talk to Gabrion, but for the life of me, I can never figure out where the fuck he is. So we're not going to do that. You'd think he'd be in the kitchen, but you go to the kitchen, he's not there. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. Yeah, so I don't know where Gabriel is after you've got your party. Maybe you're supposed to talk to him before. I don't know. But, yeah. This is going to be a really long video. I apologize, but I just wanted to make sure we got the essential stuff that you should get. But right now, let's just tell Traherne about the fucking sword, and then we'll be on our way. It's pretty easy to get lost in this castle, though. I more or less know where I'm going, though. I think this is supposed to be the king's room. Curious. Yeah. Okay. Just walking around the castle. What is over here? Oh, what's over here? Oh, speak of the devil. Kitchen, yeah. Yeah, maybe he'll actually show up this time. I don't know. But, I doubt it. Somehow I doubt it. Yep, nope, not here. I don't know where he is. What's in here? There's the dining hall. Oh, shit. Yeah, we came from that way. Okay, we'll go this way. God. Camera! Books in here? No, they're not. Okay. Okay, I think I know where we are. Yeah, I know where we are. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's just tell Traherne about the sword and then be on our way. Doop 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 doop. Like I said, I like the song. Anyway, Traherne, here we go. Is this the old sword you were looking for? Outstanding! Good work, Squire. Thank you, Traherne. I'll tell you what. As much as this sword means to me, I'd rather have it put to use than gathering dust on a shelf somewhere. It served me well, and now it can serve you. Take it on the quest. Thank you, Traherne. I don't know what to say. Just succeed. Come back to us healed and healthy. I see you're ready to leave at last. So on your way, and good luck. Alright, that's really all we need to do in the castle now. Again, we can pick up more shit once Brenna has her thief ability picked up a little bit. But now we are officially done with the castle. We don't need to come back here for the moment. Which isn't to say we won't be back here in the near-ish future, but for right now we don't need to be here. So up we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. It's a nice castle. It's a nice layout. I like it here. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Yeah. Look, Jesus, that draw distance though. Holy crap. Take a long look. Arimin isn't far, but we might not see Gwernia again for a long time. We've looked long enough. I like Gwernia, but I love an adventure. I hope you won't mind if we stop for herbs. Not at all. There might be maybe something to help it end that curse. I wonder if we'll meet any other travelers along the way. I think we will. Well, whatever happens, I'll miss the castle. But I think we're ready. So, on to Arimin. Not quite. There's still some stuff we're going to do around Gwernia before we leave, but for right now, I think we're going to call it here. So, next time on Let's Play Aidyn Chronicles, we'll do some last-minute stuff around Gwernia, and then we'll be on our way. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.